What is up, heroes? Welcome back to yet another episode of Heroes of the Storm. My name is Sawcasm, and today we're going to be doing a Hero League Rank 1 match. Going to take you guys through the whole process of Hero League from the draft, give you guys my thoughts on my hero selection. Don't know what hero I'm playing yet, but we will go over that. I flex, so that means I play pretty much any role depending on what my team needs. And yeah, so we're going to get into that, then play Hero League, and show you what the heck is up at Rank 1. So let's go into the game. Woo! Okay guys, so it's now our pick. We do have a Vala on our team, and we do have on the other team a Nubrak and Tastor, so pretty strong start for them. I would actually prefer if this guy Goob who's picking now would show his pick, so I kind of tailor my pick a little more. But on Blackheart's Bay, Brightwing is definitely a pretty strong and safe pick, depending on what they go for, but we really have a lot of global map presence. We need a healer, of course, so I could fill up that role, and we get the global map presence with Brightwing. The map is so big, so it makes it easy to teleport across the map, and she is very good for this map. Of course, you gotta have the Blackwing skin. So with that said, let's get into the game. Okay guys, so here we are on the map, Blackheart's Bay. This isn't so much as it is gonna be Blackheart's Bay. It's funny, that's actually a team, but this isn't gonna be so much of a Brightwing guide as it is me just absolutely trying my best to win, as it is Hero League, and I take it pretty serious, I suppose you could say. And yeah, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We have a couple of options as Brightwing. First of all, we can go bottom, definitely not terrible. We don't have the best lane clear. Once we pick up promote, we're a little bit stronger at that, and on top of that, we can, you know, since bottom is so far from the rest of the map, that makes it real easy for us to just teleport when we need to meet up with our team. We're going to head up top. We're a decent top lane, and we're going to see what happens. So we're going to take a scouting drone to start off, because this map vision is pretty strong, and that just helps us a little bit. They did pick Illidan into Brightwing, which is kind of a weird pick. So I'm not exactly sure what he was thinking. Maybe he just absolutely loves Illidan with all his might, but because of the fact that we have Polymorph, we could really shut him down. Let's take a look at the teams real quick. We have, oh, 1 second. First, let's do something else that's not looking at the teams. All right, let's get engaged in this fight. Make sure to try to protect our Jaina when possible. Looks like she is going to get dived on. Nice little Polymorph on Illidan. It's going to let them not deal the damage they want to him. Unfortunately, our Jaina did get taken out. That's going to make it super difficult, excuse me for that, but that's going to make it super difficult for us to get these coins, I was about to say. However, it looks like Rhaegar is top. That means it's going to make it a little bit easier for us to contest than it would be otherwise. Try to get some of these coins here. Not going to happen. Try to do a little bit of body blocking. Let's see what we could do here. Oh, nice condemn on a group of them. Not going to be able to follow up. Okay, I'm telling them back, and I'm going to head top to soak. We do have 2 coins, which isn't good, but that also means that they won't be able to turn in immediately, so that is, it's not terrible for us. Definitely could be worse. So we're gonna sit up here soak so we don't fall behind experience. Super important, and like I said, like I've been saying all game, we could always just go down if we need to. So we, at this point, the teams are Vala, Zeratul, Jaina, myself, Brightwing, and Joanna. Pretty strong against the Nubrak, Illidan, Rhaegar, Tassadar, and Nova. So they're going pretty heavy with the, you know, the Illidan composition. They have Rhaegar and Tassadar, which are they synergize very well with Illidan. But what we're going to do is always save our Polymorph 99% of the time for Illidan, which is really what's going to be kind of the main asset in shutting him down, or else he will absolutely wreck our backline. We do have a strong backline with Jaina and Vala. They are pretty strong, but if Illidan gets them, it's kind of hard for them to defend themselves. So Polymorph is really going to be the savior here. Maybe they did get a little bit of an experience lead, and they have disappeared. I'm going to guess they're doing some merc camps, and with that said, we still just want to keep soaking. We are in a little bit of a level deficit, so that is unfortunate, but we really just want to keep that up and make sure we don't fall behind. So we have a couple options, Promote and Venom, both pretty good. I'm going to go Promote just so we could put a little bit more pressure in lane. We're going to use it on these front minions, give them a little buffy-wuffy, make it a lot more difficult for the enemies to deal with. So, and they're going to have to deal with that as we are going to come here and help with the Gankerinis. And there's the notorious Polymorph allow us to get a free kill. That's the real Nova in the back. But what we're going to do is actually head back top, use our Pixie Dust to head back up there pretty quick. Looks like they are looking for a turn-in, which is not the greatest for us. We did just use our teleport, excuse me, what is it called? Let me get the name. Phase shift, as it is down for quite a couple of seconds. Always take out that ward first. So yeah, this types of videos aren't going to be anything specific, any specific topic, just more so me talking about, you know, hey, I want to win, and that's what we're going to do. So actually, Rygar is down there. We have 4 more seconds on our phase shift, so I'm just going to push this lane as hard as I can and then go out and help them. Looks like they did just take out Nubrax. They might not need my help, as Rygar is in the middle right now, so it looks like they might actually not need my help, and we might be better off just pushing down this lane. However, we might be able to get the Illidan if I hop in, so I'm always just looking back just to see if I possibly am needed, but it looks like I'm not. I'm just going to continue pushing this lane, getting this experience, and kind of give us a little bit of lead. You see, we're actually down before, and now we went from being down in experience to now we have the advantage. So I'm going to actually polymorph this Rygar just to be super annoying. We are low on mana, but it's okay. We are fine on health. We could just Sippy Cup anyway. We hit level 7. We could take Mule here, not bad. I might actually take... Let's see. I might take something weird here. Nah, but Gust of Healing is good. We're going to take it. It's going to be removed in the next, or in upcoming patch. That's why I didn't necessarily want to take it, but it's okay. It's alright. So if you're watching this, there's still other good options. I did take a look at the patch notes and the upcoming Brightwing. You see how we really just absolutely turned that around. That was pretty sweet. Good job on my team. I wouldn't have been able to turn that around by myself. I would have been able to escape, which would have been fine if I just escaped and didn't die. But good job on my team for actually picking up that quick gank. So how many coins do we have? Not enough to turn in. So I'm going to polymorph that Illidan once again, get a nice little Q on him. Going to speed up my Zeratul so that he can chase down a little bit easier if he chooses to, and if not, that's perfectly okay as well. Going to tell my team to back. We have done our job here. A little bit of waste of promote, and let's see. Okay, cool. So this is we're in a good position right now. We are going to hit level 10 first. Most likely we are, well, we're at least winning the race to level 10. I guess I shouldn't say that we're going to hit level 10 first. But I'm just going to do some harassing here while we're up here anyway. Once again, we could always just phase shift down if need be. And we might actually see some chests come up soon. Not quite sure. But the awesome thing about Brightwing, well, there's multiple awesome things. But one of them being, uh-oh, this is dangerous. I want to make sure we don't get ganked here or do anything too risky that we don't need. When we do have the advantage, there's no need to be more aggressive than you need to. But with that said, we are going to head over here, try to take these coins. It looks like we only got one. Pop our Gust of Healing, pop our Polymorph out on Illidan. We are able to take out the Rygar, so that's really, really good. Let's see. Awesome. Now we're doing a lot of damage to this Illidan. Gonna take him out. The nice Condemn. Awesome. Great job. Team is doing fantastic. Looks like they want to take down this. We're just going to throw a Q on it just because we have the range for it and whatever. We're going to be able to take this down pretty quick. So I'm just going to tell them to back off now. As we did just hit level 10. Got to go Blink Heal because we do have quite an aggressive composition between Zeratul and Joanna. So Blink Heal, definitely the way to go in this scenario. We don't really want to... We're most likely going to be the ones hard engaging. So we really want the ability to... we need 2 more. Will 2 more be enough? Oh, we don't even need me to turn in. Okay, just making sure that we didn't need my turn in order to get it. So, but Blink Heal definitely the way to go when you have, you know, melee heavy heroes. And keep in mind, we have Pixie Dust. We could use it as an escape, if not only as an escape. But we could also, there's also other obvious use for it. Excuse me for that. But what I'm trying to say is a lot of people use it mainly for the evasion, that you could dodge some skills or some auto attacks, but you could also use it as a quick escape, quick mobility tool, and it'll allow you to get out of pretty sticky situations. So I love it. Use it, live it, love it, learn it, eat it, taste it, delicious. They're level 10. Now they're level 10, the tides have turned just a tad bit. It's a little bit of different dynamic, but still generally the same. We're going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to be up here until they need me. And I'm just picking this lane because it's pushed down. I really should be switching lanes and helping them get some Merc camps. Doesn't look like they really want to get some Merc camps. That one obviously being a lesser Merc camp that they don't really need my help for. Okay, so they're going to do this Merc camp. Going to come down here and help them. We already have the mid fort. Don't really need my help. Just going to ping for Jaina to back because I cannot help her at this moment. Haven't really been utilizing the scouting drone. You really need to think, you know, if there's something that you picked, a talent that you picked that you're not using, either you're doing a bad job, you're not using it enough, or maybe it just wasn't a good pick. And in this case, in retrospect, it may not have been the best pick. What the heck did I just pick? I did not mean to pick that, but Speaking of which, it might not have been the best pick if you don't get much use out of it, so, but that's okay, you know, it happens. And, okay, haha, I'm going to polymorph the Metamorphosis Illidan, and he's just going to be absolutely useless. Going to speed up my Zeratul. Like I said, a couple different ways we could use that. Use it to speed up, to slow down. We could use it to run away. A lot of things, a lot of different options. And we're going to turn in, and we are going to be the final nail in the coffin for this turn-in. Looks like we might take some damage up top, mid, but the trade-off is we're most likely going to be able to get this keep down at the bottom, and potentially this... Oh, maybe not. That's not what we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to come up behind this... Okay, get that nice little polymorph. Gonna ping up here. Gonna let them know we could definitely catch them if we are fast enough. We might, we're not gonna make it. Okay, that's fine. So a little bit overzealous, but that is okay, as sometimes you gotta take those opportunities if you see them. Gonna ping for Rhaegar or Joanna to be careful, as she might run into multiple enemies. Gonna go out and help her. We do have Blink Heal, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Gonna polymorph the Illidan. Oh. A little bit late on the polymorph, but it's okay. Oh, man. He did get the Ancestral Healing off. That's fine. That was before the team fight. This also means that they don't have it for the rest of or any other team fight. So now would actually be a really good time to engage. We do have the level 13 talent, which means we are a tier ahead, and that could give us a huge advantage if we do decide to initiate here. It doesn't look like my team is going to do that, however. So if my team does, I will gladly follow. I don't necessarily need to be the one to initiate, so... That's fine. Just waiting for the right moment. My team, I could tell they kind of know what they're doing, so I don't need to be super greedy or pingy or anything like that, if you know what I'm saying. Just going to ward up here. Let's see. Let's put this here. We could go for another one here. Okay, we caught this Rhaegar kind of out of position, so it's pretty bad for him. Where's our Joanna? Okay, Joanna is... Now's a bad time to do this Merc Camp, now that these are up. So Joanna is down here. It's important for us to try to get the chests here. I could be annoying to this Illidan, as I do have my team to back me up, so I'm not too worried. Uh-oh. This might be bad. We don't have Joanna here, so I'm going to tell them to back off. I don't think they'll listen, but this potentially could be bad. I am hoping it's not going to be. Well, let's see. Let's get a nice heal off. Blink heal, rather. Okay, so now it's 5. They are finally down. Gonna polymorph the Archon Tassadar. So, yes, Illidan is a great choice, but... Oh. Okay, nice. Oh, wow, another Ancestral Healing. That was actually really close. Gonna try to keep my promotes out. Wow, that Anub'arak got so low. That really sucks. Gonna speed up the Zeratul. Let's see. This is a clone, so not too crazy. I'm just gonna take out this wall if I can without getting killed. If I get killed, that would be bad. But a little risky play there, but it was worth it. Just take out that extra wall. Wasn't really doing much else, getting much done, so it's okay. Just gonna zone out, make sure that my Zeratul is okay. Let's place this down. Oh, what the heck? All right, there we go. That's fine. Top is getting pushed pretty hard, but it's okay, not that big of a deal. We're going to take Critterize, targets taking more damage, as my team is pretty competent. You can see they are focusing down targets pretty well, especially when I polymorph Illidan. That's going to give us some more damage on the polymorphs. Going to ping this just to let them know I think we should do this. They don't always agree with me, and that's perfectly fine, but I think this is a good option right now, as we do have Tassadar in the bottom lane showing. We have 2 people right behind me, so I think this is a good choice, and they did just take this, so it leads me to believe they have multiple people there, and we are relatively safe. We have the ward and everything. Okay, so only thing is I don't want any of my teammates to get caught out by themselves. That would be the worst possible thing that could happen right now. We have an advantage. We could potentially group up, take this siege camp if we are all together. That's ideally what I would like to do, but if my team doesn't want to do that, there's really... I can't force them, you know what I'm saying? So looks like that's what they're trying to do here. Gonna come in, and we're gonna be able to steal this, it looks like. So pretty awesome that is the case, and Zeratul able to land a nice little kill here. Oh man. Fail scouting drone. I actually meant to promote. Okay, back off. We have quite a wave here. We don't have Joanna with us. Okay, Zeratul rather is going to initiate, get the nice polymorph and the gust of wind. Oh man, that was a really, really good Void Prison. It would have been great if we had one enemy out, which is not the case. Oh. Wow, how did they barely escape so low? Nice, okay, awesome. Now we can just push this down super easily and effectively. They don't really have much of an option. They just have to sit here and take it, as they are down a Rhaegar, which is their healer. That means they don't really have much poke, you know? They don't have much sustain, anything. It's most likely a clone. Yeah, definitely a clone, but a little misplay on the polymorph. Not the best, but that definitely, it could have been a lot worse. It's fine. just keep everyone alive with blink heal. You want to be utilizing those without just completely burning your mana. It looks like we're trying to end here. Not necessary, but would be possible. They do have 5 up, so it's a little bit dangerous, so we're going to back off. Just a safe play. No need to push a lead if, you know, no need to risk it. Risk anything, unnecessary risk. It's just absolutely not needed. We're already in the lead, and we might as well just take, you know, what we can get in terms of the merc camps. We could definitely force a fight at boss. Doesn't necessarily mean we need to do boss, but if we either get a pick or we see one of them down at the bottom, they don't really have global presence, so that means if we are able to see, or they show themselves bottom, we can probably take this boss a lot faster than they could get there. And even so, if they did have 4 up here who try to fight, then we would be able to easily win 5v4. But it looks like they do have quite a few up here, so we're just going to continue to collect these coins, these doubloons, and try to look for a turn in. Maybe look for a pick here. It looks like what we're going to be. I'm going to tell them to pick one, then boss. That would be a good option. Going to polymorph this Nova. There we go. So now's actually a good time to fight. If they want to fight us 5v4, that's great. If not, we could actually just go do boss. So I'm just going to ping that 1,000,000 times because, believe me, you may think, hey, why are you pinging so much? But believe me, people don't know what the heck you want to do unless you let them know. So I'm going to place these very, very obvious scouting drones, which is, you know, just right in the middle of the lane. So obvious what we're doing right now, but they really don't have a way to stop it, so it doesn't really matter. And if they did try to stop it, it'd probably end up in them dying, like this Rhaegar. If he decides to come here, he would just probably pretty much die. So I'm just going to throw speed on my Joanna. Okay, I thought she was going to chase down the Rhaegar, but she's not. She's going to go in lane. That's perfectly fine. We have a good opportunity to take down this siege over here, which is the last keep in the game. So we're just going to push that down. And this is completely solo queue, by the way, guys. And it's going pretty well thus far. But yeah, so we do have a lot of pushing power. We don't really need those chests, to be honest. We could kind of make a trade, a compromise here. What would be bad if we all split up and some of us go for chests and some of us don't. That would be bad. So ideally, Zeratul would be with us, but he doesn't want to. Okay, so he just wants us to turn in, so I'm just going to let them know care. We really could have pushed that down. I mean, we have level 20 advantage. Speaking of which, we're going to take... Let's see, my team is doing fine. Let's go for Storm Shield just for that extra defense in a fight. It's really going to make it so that we can keep pretty much our whole team alive. Not recommended for new players. Storm Shield is really good, but just on Brightwing in particular, it's just something else to manage and kind of annoying. So we're going to buff up these minions with Promote, and this is up in 3 seconds, so I'm going to ping them, tell them to get that. He should back off because he's the only one there, or she rather, and we should start taking these siege camps. There's no reason not to. I'm going to go teleport to Jaina, speed her up. She is going to sprint. Nice. We're able to take out Tassadar by ourselves. We can take out the siege and then all push together. Definitely ideal. So we're doing really, really well. Good job to my team. Shout out to this team of solo queue players. Place, once again, pretty obvious scouting drones. Not always the best. You don't always want to place them this obvious. Sometimes it's better to keep them a little more concealed. But the thing is, they really don't have a way to stop us. And if they did, they would die. So it's like, it's fine in that case. So I'm just going to speed up my Jaina and let's see. Let's get a polymorph on him. And we're just doing some auto attacks to be annoying. No big deal. We can heal. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We do have this coming in, a little bit annoying. We do a Storm Shield and Polymorph. So, you see here, we just absolutely shut down Illidan. He is getting a little bit over-aggressive, like running in 1v2, 1v3. I mean, it's kind of obvious that's not the best, best decision the majority of the time. But, hey, it's working out for us, so we're doing pretty well. Just gonna keep my team healed up, make sure nobody bothers my backline, so they are free to do whatever the heck they want. And now we can just push this down for the win, as they do have 3 down, so it's gonna be literally next to impossible for them to defend this, unless we just somehow completely get nice void prison to prevent them from doing anything. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. GG. That was actually really well played on my team, so I'm happy that they did so well, and it ended up working out. So Brightwing, pretty strong pick, especially against Illidan. If you're an Illidan, you really have to be careful who you're picking against, because you get countered pretty easy. Brightwing especially, I would literally say that Brightwing is the #1 counter to Illidan. But good game. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Hope you did enjoy. Please leave a like rating. You want to see more rank 1 kind of into the mind. of a rank 1 player. I don't claim to be, oh, I'm the best player ever because I'm ranked 1. No, but this is just, hey, I'm playing and I'm ranked 1 and you could watch me play if you want. And so thank you for watching. Peace!